Taurus people, my name is Cherrelle and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do a reading for you guys. This is going to be for the first half of April. These messages are going to be very general, so just keep that in mind. And if you're cross-watching for a Taurus in your life, then these messages that I'm saying could actually be for you. So just take the energy how it fits, and whatever doesn't fit, just disregard that, okay? All right, Spirit. What messages do you want me to relay to the Taurus people out there for the first half of April? I did pre-shuffle all of these decks, but I always just like to shuffle on camera. All right, Spirit. Give me a message to relay to the Taurus people out here for the first half of April. What's a message that they need to hear, Spirit? Show me my message, please. Orphaned. Number 5. But underneath that is happy, happy. These cards are so beautiful. But this card is orphaned. So Taurus, is this how you're feeling? Feeling like you're alone or disregarded? Not loved? This is the number 5. So one of the meanings for this number is change. I'm going to look and see what the book says. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. Oh, okay, Taurus. So you're feeling like you don't know where you fit in life, or you're unsure of what your role is in life. And it's just causing you to feel like an outcast. I'm going to read the Oracle's message, okay? We were all meant to have connections with the people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being, excuse me. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit in. Be true to your core truths and value. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group of or a community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging. You know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. All right, Taurus. So I can definitely relate to this energy. Especially right now with everything that's going on in the world. You could be feeling so confused as to where you fit in life. You know, here you are on one path, feeling like you're doing what you need to do, feeling like, you know, your role in life. And then this situation happens or something happens in your life that kind of throws you off course. And now it's like, now what? Where do I fit in? Like I used to be in this group. Now this group is no longer here. Now what do I do? Like I feel so alone. I feel disconnected. I feel isolated. The advice that I would personally give you would be to just take this time to really focus on yourself and focus on the things that you feel connected to and move forward with that. Whenever you're feeling like you just don't know what options to choose or what path to go down, that's the time where you get back centered with spirit. You get back connected with spirit, okay? So I'm going to pull the tarot and see what other messages does the spirit have for you, okay? Spirit, what other messages can I relay to the Taurus people out here that might be feeling this orphan energy? What other messages, Spirit? Two of Rods popped out. Making a choice, making a decision. No card, Spirit. What other messages, Spirit, do we have? Okay. Wow. 5 of Rods and the 10 of Rods. Okay. So I'm seeing off bat, I'm seeing, so we have 2, 5, and 10. So we have the 2 of Rods, the 5 of Rods, and the 10 of Rods. There's a choice that you need to make, or you're not sure which choice you should, or what path you should go down, what choice you should make. And then we have the 5 of Rods, which represents conflict, arguments, being in competition. So there's a path that might lead to that. And then we also have the 10 of Rods, which is, this card is like a heavy burden, but also coming to an end, no longer struggling on your own, okay? So it's like you're going through stages of progression, not knowing where to go, having bumps on the road, and then finally completing a heavy burden or some type of heavy, some heaviness that you're letting go of, or that's you've completed. Spirit, let me clarify these cards. Can we start with the 2 of Rods? What's the 2 of Rods here for, Spirit? Wow. The Star card. So this card represents, when I see this card, I see self-love. Taking the time to care for yourself. Loving on yourself. So let me pull these other cards before I say what I want to say, Spirit. Page of Wands. Verify this 10 of Rods. New beginning. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, I heard that. All right, Taurus. So it's like your energy is being redirected, or the path that you're on is being redirected. You could have been on this path of whatever you were doing in life, whatever it was, for a while. And then out of nowhere, the course changes, and it causes you to feel confused on which path to stay on or which path to keep going on. With this Star card here and this 2 of Rods, what I'm seeing is Spirit is saying that you need to take the time to focus on yourself, get your energy back balanced and realigned so that you can make the choices that you need to make, you know, so you can figure out what path you need to go on. So taking the time to clear your thoughts, clear your headspace. You can start by meditating, but just really start reconnecting your energy to source, okay? And then with this 5 of Rods and this Page of Wands here, there is some type of There is some type of conflict that you're experiencing with this situation. Like you're confused about, you know, where to go, or you're tired of feeling confused about where to go or what options to choose or what path to go on. Like it's like you're, it's almost like you have all this energy, or you have, all of this action, all of this, like fire that you want to put somewhere, and you just don't know which direction to put it. You're gonna find that answer once you just sit back and focus on yourself, connect your energy to God, and then you're gonna be able to start something new with this Page of Wands here. You're gonna be able to take that energy and redirect it and put it into something new. And then we have the 10 of Rods, and it's clarified by the Fool card. So this cycle of carrying this heavy burden, I really, even though I don't see any like cards that represent your thoughts here, besides this Orphan card, I really feel like this is your, this what am I going to say, Spirit? This Rods energy. Sorry about that. I had a brain fart. This Rods energy, I feel like that's your mind. Like you just have so much passion. You have so much fire, or you had so much passion and fiery energy, and you didn't know where to put it after this thing happened. But Spirit is saying, like, you're done with this heavy burden that you're carrying, or this confusion, or this load that you're carrying by yourself. You're done with that. And it's time to start something new. It's time to go in a new direction. Yeah, you don't know where it's going to lead to. You have no idea what's going to happen next because you weren't prepared for this. But Spirit is like, don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, don't trip. Don't be afraid to take a risk. This is a new beginning. This is something totally new. And you can do it. Just got to get that mind balance first. There's a lot of people's energy right now is needing balance, you know, needing to balance their thoughts, their mind, so you can really figure out what path or what choices you need to make. And that's going to come when you sit back and you really self-reflect. You talk to God, talk to Source, talk to the higher power, and figure out, what do I need to do next? You're going to find your clarity, but you just got to sit back and let that happen. Take that time to focus on yourself so you can get re-inspired. There we go. You get re-inspired by, you know, your circumstances. You could be doing a whole new line of work after this. Who knows? Okay, Spirit. Can I have some more messages for the Taurus people out here? What other messages do they need to see? Yeah, with this Four of Swords here, this is about rest and recuperation. And then we have this Hermit mode right at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is really saying, you know, Taurus, now is the time for you to sit back, go within, and figure out where you're going to redirect all of this energy that you have, all of this determination that you have for life in general. Yeah, you might have been knocked down with this situation, but don't stay down for too long. Take this time and use it to manifest something that's going to be a whole brand new beginning for you. This could be for some people, this could be like a second chance in life. You could really, You could really have been doing something in life that you just weren't satisfied with. You weren't happy. And this situation or some situation came in and just changed everything up for you. And it shook, it's like a tower moment is what I'm seeing. It shook everything for you. And so now it's like you, Taurus, you weren't prepared for it. You had no idea what was going to happen next. But Spirit is saying, calm down, chill, relax, go within. With these two cards being here, go within, figure out what your next moves are going to be. Silence your thoughts, silence your mind so you can find clarity, okay? So what other messages does the Taurus need to see? We have the Three of Swords. So this card represents heartbreak. I'm going to pull one more card. Maybe you're just feeling, you know, the only situation I can relate this heartbreak to, and with this orphan card being here, is just this whole lockdown situation where we're not able to freely move the way you want to move. It's holding a lot of people back. A lot of people are just feeling very disconnected and feeling very alone and isolated. And you know, it's for some people it can be scary, and it can hurt. You could just be feeling a way that, you know, and this is just thoughts. These are your thoughts, you know. Feeling like you're never going to get out of this, feeling like you're always going to be disconnected, feeling like you don't know what path to take. Don't let your thoughts consume you, especially with your negative thoughts. Don't let those consume, don't let those become you, okay? Find clarity with this Queen of Swords here. You need to find clarity, speak your truth, know the truth. Find that balance. Know what's real and what's not. You know, you're not always going to feel like this. You're not always going to feel isolated. You're not always going to feel alone. Take this time to go within. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So this card represents just, you know, he looks sneaky in this card. Sneaky behavior. Someone leaving in a sneaky way or getting away without fully letting you know the situation. So this, I honestly feel like this is just a work-related situation, you know. So many people have lost their jobs, and it could have been in a very sneaky way, you know. But with that, just, and I know it's easier said than done. I'm very aware of that. But the thing is, like, and I'm not trying to sound mean or trying to sound insensitive, but you're here now. Like, this is the energy that you're in now. This happened already. You can stay in it and you can wallow and you can feel like a bald-headed stepchild. And you can feel like you're alone. You can feel like there's, you know, this is the rest of your life. Or you can decide not to stay in that energy and make the best of what's happening. A lot of people are being given a second chance. This could be your second chance, Taurus, at life, to really do something that you are passionate about. Because I see you have a lot of energy, like a lot of fiery, passionate energy. I see that you have a lot of goals, like you know what you want out of life. And there was a path that you were on and it just didn't go the way you planned it to go. That's life, like that happens. So you got to pick yourself up. You can't stay stuck in this energy because it does nothing for you or anyone else. You can recognize this energy, understand it, and feel it, and then let it go and move on to bigger and better things. I'm going to clarify this Seven of Swords. Spirit, what is this Seven of Swords here for? Okay, so the Knight of Cups came out. So if this sneaky behavior wasn't, you know, work related or anything like that, it could have been somebody in your love life who just kind of ghosted you in a sense. And maybe it was like, okay, the situation with this world issue happened, and then your lover just bounced out of nowhere and left you, you know, snuck away. It could have been something like that. So it could have been like hit after hit for you. And it has you feeling like, damn, all right, I'm already on lockdown, and then my lover left. Like, what's next? Next, in my opinion, should be for you to really take the time and go within and focus on yourself, so you can come out stronger than before, so you can have a whole new, it's like you're, like I keep hearing everyone saying, like, it's like we're in this cocoon, we're in our cocoon stage. So during this stage, like, this is the time where you focus on yourself, figure out what you really want in life. Like, this person left. If there was somebody who left you, they're lost. You didn't need them. They couldn't go where you're about to go. Okay, let that, don't focus on that. Now is the time for you to focus on something bigger and better. Okay, Spirit is giving you this opportunity to change and do something that's really going to make a difference, you know. So don't miss out on the opportunity, Taurus. This Queen of Swords here for Spirit. Yeah. Take all of this energy. Take this, all of this passion that you had or that you have for life. Take that and use that for something that's meaningful, something that brings truth, something that brings clarity to people. You know, you have so much. I'm just looking at your energy, and you have so much power, and you have so much passion. You can really do something with all of this. Don't let this energy go to waste. Even though this situation might be shitty for you, don't let this energy go to waste. Take this time to recuperate, regroup, figure out what your next moves are going to be, and make them. Lord, I'm sorry, Taurus, my camera just shut off. I don't know how much of that you heard, but I was just saying, just take this energy that you have, all of this power that you have, this determination, and do something meaningful with it. This can be a brand new start for you. I'm gonna pull, oops, one more oracle card and just see what other messages we have. Spirit, can I get more messages for the Taurus? Can I have one more message from this card, or from this deck, Spirit? One more message. The deeper knowing, number 43. Yes, some of you just have, some of you are already aware that you have this inner knowing that it's gonna be okay, even though, yeah, sometimes you might feel like alone and isolated, and like you just can't, you just feel by yourself. Some of you out there have that connection with spirit, and you just know things are going to turn around for you. And keep the same energy, you know, keep that energy. This type of energy, that connection that you have to God, higher source, spirit, whatever, whoever you connect to, keep that energy, because this is what's going to help you get through some of those feelings that you might be feeling during this time. That deeper knowing is going to help you really push through, you know. You don't know how it's going to happen, but you just know it's going to happen. You just feel it in your spirit. So keep that energy, okay, Taurus? Let's see. All right, Taurus, I think that's all the messages I have for you guys. I hope that this resonated for someone out there. If so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you can also leave me some comments down below so I can start getting connected to you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.